Hey, what's up, everybody? TJ here, back again with a new review of the latest chapter of Tokyo Revengers. Tokyo Revengers, of course, by Ken Wakui. If you are not caught up, do what you need to do because there will be spoilers up ahead. Today, we're going to be reviewing chapter 267, titled To Signal a Counterattack. Where did we leave off? Takemichi got a vision, but was it too late? Let me get into a summary. The battle continues, but the tide seems to be shifting. Everyone on the battlefield is regaining consciousness to an unexpected sight. Let me get into my review real quick. Listen, considering how much head trauma he's received since this battle started, hell, you could even argue since this series started, it's pretty impressive how he's able to retain his cognitive faculties and essentially able to get a grasp of how quickly his visions have adapted, or at least evolved rather, right? We should also note that the amount of time between visions has been steadily decreasing and accelerating, right, since the start of this particular arc. Also, as I surmised in my last review, it's not that the vision came too late, it's that Takemichi hadn't adapted to the new time between vision and reality, so he just reacted too slow. Is that all you got? So you've chosen death, Takemichi. I know the nosebleeds aren't related to the visions, it's just the amount of damage he's taken, but Takemichi is giving me Mad 11 vibes right now, shout out Stranger Things, to the point where he feels confident in his ability to taunt Mikey. That's just like, that's crazy. To all my software engineers out there, what Takemichi is essentially doing right now, he's testing live in production. Big gamble. However, this gamble seems to be paying off. Mikey's no slouch either, right? He's starting to notice how Takemichi is dodging by the skin of his teeth. Yo, everyone waking up to a crazy sight. Who would even think that Takemichi could be going toe-to-toe with Mikey? Last time we saw something close to this was Mikey versus Izana. Now, amongst the folks waking up, two key figures we gotta note here, Sanzu and Hanma. First and foremost, how is Sanzu still alive? He should have some shattered vertebrae in his cervical spine. Also, he was hit by Harley Davidson in this same battle. Shout out to Pachin for being alive. I was high-key fearing the worst for him. It wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for Mikey to draw the conclusion that Takemichi can't predict the future, right? He knows the dude can time lead first and foremost. We end on the counter to end all counters, right? Takemichi threw that cross after predicting where the opening would be from his visions. That being said, it's just a panel. It looks like it was critical, but again, we'll find out next week. What's that next chapter looking like, right? Also, Hanma and Sanzu are awake. Hanma is chaos incarnate, but we've seen how far Sanzu is willing to go for his ideals, and we know that he's aware of time leapers. My predictions and questions, again, how does this wrap up? I still see at least two possibilities. Mikey accepts Takemichi's salvation, but then somehow dies, probably because Sanzu lunges at Takemichi and Mikey makes that sacrifice. I also see Mikey accepts Takemichi's salvation and finally serves time, although that is less likely and more funny for me. The Sano family is still low-key like the Skywalker family. It's just a tragedy, right? Like, worst case scenario, Grandpa's alone, right? We also, again, need to tie up the loose end of the second time leaper, especially now since it looks like we're getting closer to the end and they have yet to reveal themselves or play their card. Again, although, speculation is like, it's Hanma, right? But that has yet to be revealed. Again, does Mikey have death flags on him? Still curious about that resemblance between his dad and Takemichi. Great chapter overall. Can't wait to read everyone else's thoughts. Shout out to the crew. Creepy Kitten Guts, Guy Riolu. Shout out to the Tokyo Revengers subreddit. Shout out to anyone giving this a listen and a watch. I appreciate you all. If you like what you're hearing, hit up the main podcast. As always, we are Now Mind You Podcast. You can find us on most distribution platforms. Hit us up on Instagram, social media, at Now Mind You Pod. That's NOWMINDYOUPOD. If you like what I'm doing, Tuss for Skate. TUSS _4_SKATE on the gram. Thank you all so much. Peace.